Hey guys, welcome back to Sunday Spinning Sunday. I'm Ryan. And yes, where the fuck did Monday go? Those are some lyrics off of David Bowie's new song Girl Loves Me off of his 25th studio album Blackstar. And as you may know, David Bowie died on January 10th, 2016 and never made it to Monday. Before I start blabbing on about this, that, and the other thing, please check out Mauricio's video. It was recorded one day after hearing the news. I guess I'll just talk about my side of the story. You know, the whole Blackstar weekend and what's happened since. We got the album on Friday, we listened to it that night, all day Saturday, I was listening to the album constantly. We couldn't get Mauricio, me, and Matt in the room at the same time. I shot something on Saturday for Sunday Spinning Sunday alone. And I was gonna do 2 TBC 1.5s with Mauricio and Matt. And I shot it, and something just didn't feel right. Matt, you crazy. Mauricio, what are you doing? But Mauricio and I, we were able to shoot a video, and I don't know, I just needed him there beside me. And Mauricio mentioned in his episode that he didn't talk too much. That there was something in the air, and it was true, because while we were giving our little review on Blackstar, David Bowie was passing. We uploaded the video, we had to get back to London. I was about to watch the episode of Sunday Spinning Sunday and our review to make sure everything was, you know, working, you know. I got a knock on the door, and Mauricio just was there on the other side, and he just handed me his phone, and I had to read the headline there. Within seconds, I knew I had to call Matt. I called Matt, we had him on speakerphone. A lot of crying happened. I couldn't sleep all night. We put on some Bowie records. I had to go into work the next day, had a really shitty morning, but I decided, hey, I'm gonna go to Grooves and see if they have any David Bowie records. It's gonna be better if I get out of the house than just stay home and sulk all day. So I picked up Hours. I knew that they had it, but probably not for long. I was first one in the store, and funny enough, I ended up on the news, the local news. I've been crying all day. Very sad. Yeah. David Bowie is Sunday Spinning Sunday. And I don't even know how many times Bowie has been mentioned in this show. He's the biggest section in my record collection, and I'm sure he's the biggest section in Mauricio's collection as well. I might as well show you what Bowie records I have so far. Boom! David Bowie, another face. There's a rubber band that plays tunes out of tune. Space Oddity, the man who sold the world. It was the first time we saw it on vinyl, so Mauricio and I, we actually bought it together. Hunky Dory. Arnold Corns was kind of an alias before Ziggy Stardust. We have an unreleased song called Man in the Middle and an earlier version of Hang On to Yourself, which is just fantastic. Woo-hoo! An album that is meant to be played on vinyl. Bam! Uh-oh! We're moving on to the Berlin Trilogy. Scary monsters. Let's dance. Hey, Bowie. How's it going? Monday, Tuesday. Of course, we have Blackstar. Not the clear version. Then we have some live albums. David Live, probably the best live album here. Stage. Oh. Some compilations. The newest compilation, Nothing Has Changed. This is a 6 LP set, all clear vinyl. Probably my most prized possession that I picked up in 2015. Right there. I also got a stack of 45s. Fame. Sorrow. Life on Mars. Knock on Wood. Side by Side of Kingdom Come. I got Ashes to Ashes on 45. Woo! My dad gave me this one, Dancing in the Street 45 with Mick Jagger. Bowie has always been a connector for me. He's brought me closer to Matt and Mauricio, my two top dogs. my diamond dogs. Bowie has now brought me and my family closer together. I kind of reintroduced my dad to Bowie. He loved Golden Years. My dad is a huge Elvis fan, and of course it was heard that David Bowie wrote Golden Years for Elvis, and Elvis turned it down. My dad, he's a collector. He's a collector of vinyl, he's a collector of gas pumps, jukeboxes, Coca-Cola memorabilia, a lot of cool stuff. It's nice to have something tangible that you can put on and play. I get that kind of mentality from him. My parents have been listening to Blackstar every night since his passing. Now that David Bowie is gone, the message behind Blackstar became a lot clearer. You know, this was his gift to the world, to his fans. Looking back at some of the lyrics from like, I can't give everything away, I have skull designs upon my shoes, you know, like, he knows he's walking around in death's shoes. Dollar Days, it's really weird to hear what I said about that song in our review, you know, that he's dying to have peace of mind. Since David Bowie's passing, Lazarus has been the song that's probably brought me the most joyous of tears. It's just great to hear David say, you know, he'll be fine, this way or no way. I'll be free. Ain't that just like me? David Bowie has been considered an alien, a starman, a man who sold the world, the man who fell to earth. And these career-long themes obviously come back in Blackstar and Lazarus. Before he was born, he was a presence in the air. From the lines in The Man Who Sold the World, he says, you know, I searched for form and land, for years and years I roamed. So imagine this essence, this spirit, kind of traveling through space and time, and then when he gets here on Earth, he takes this form of David Bowie. In the Blackstar music video, we have this astronaut falling onto this planet, and inside the astronaut suit is this skull dressed in jewels. So to me, this skull is David Bowie's spirit. Here it is, arriving at another planet. Here it is, being worshipped by all these people, and here it is being passed on to someone else. Somebody else took his place and bravely cried, I'm a Blackstar. And this one girl, she seems to be the next chosen one. She also appears in the Lazarus video. She comes out of the closet. Maybe this closet is a portal between worlds. At the end of the Lazarus video, he kind of goes back into the closet, back into another world. He's still floating around, he's visiting other planets, seeing what kind of things he can do while he's there. Think about all the people that David Bowie has influenced and has inspired to do many things. I feel like these Blackstars now are these stars that are losing light. We have David Bowie in the attic and he has an eclipsed face. Even the lighting in the Lazarus video, once again, dimly lit in the front of his face. There's been a weird trend lately where a lot of artists have been dying. In retrospective, it kind of became clear to me around the Paris attacks. The mass shooting during the Eagles of Death Metal concert. About a week later, Scott Weiland from the Stone Temple Pilots died, and that hit me hard. Near the end of 2015, Lemmy died at age 70. Bowie started leading the 2016 trend. Alan Rickman, all these Harry Potter fans are now mourning. And then another big one that happened is Glenn Frey from the Eagles. And I knew when Glenn passed, my dad was now hurting very hard. All these artists that are so amazing, that have done so much good and influenced so many people in such a positive way, they're all considered black stars. They're all just, you know, fading out. And there's more that have happened, but they've kind of been overshadowed by these deaths of these other stars. I know many other people who have recently lost a loved one. It's just so bizarre that it's all happening so rapidly right now. It's not necessarily happening for a bad reason. I felt closer to my dad and my family because of these weird events. And it's in that absence that we tend to grasp for something else. Maybe it's the support of a friend, or the love of a family member, or the music of an artist. If you keep their memory alive, their positive memories, they will live on forever. And Bowie will. Bowie will live on forever because of the amount of love I have for him and apparently the world has for him. A lot of people I haven't talked to in a long time, they messaged me telling me they were thinking of me, and that was really comforting. I've never met Bowie, but his music has been there to comfort me in times where I've been lonely or really happy. Like, it doesn't have to be a sad thing. It could be anything. It could be, his music's been there to inspire me, to give me courage, to do what it's there to do. It touches so many emotions. It's so human. David Bowie will always have a place in Sunday Spinning Sunday. We will talk about him in the future. I will keep you updated on new Bowie vinyl I get. Please tell me in the comments below, what did David Bowie mean to you? What's your David Bowie story? What artist have you lost that's affected you the most? Thank you for listening. Thanks for everyone who supported us. Thank you, David Bowie. This has been Sunday Spinning Sunday. I'm Ryan. Take care. Keep being strong and keep on spinning, guys. Bye.
Well, I'm going to the Delta where I can have my fun. I'm going to the Delta.